During the implementation of the new labeling solution, we wanted to rebrand it into something meaningful. We decided to call it McCormick's Enterprise Labeling Service. We wanted to convey the idea to the end users that this is a service maintained and provided by McCormick's IT team. This slide shows a high-level view of our label enterprise labeling service architecture. As mentioned earlier, we made the decision that SAP was going to house all of our label-related data. There are two ways to initiate a label request, automated via our shop floor systems and manual via SAP transactions. The automated request is initiated by our recipe management system when a new order is started or a blender charge is emptied and a new one begins. Manually, we have 3 SAP transactions used for label requests. One is used for printing labels used at the time of manufacture, another is used by the warehouse to label raw materials at time of receipt, and the other creates labels for materials picked for shipment to our customers. When SAP receives a request for a label, either manually or through an automated process, data is extracted and put into an RDI file format. We extract about 150 pieces of information depending on the transaction. That data is then sent to the SAP connector via BCXOM. Once the data reaches the connector, business logic is applied before sending the data on to the Loftware print server. The logic in the connector allows us to add or change RDI file data, helping to minimize ABAP work that needs to be done in SAP. This also helps to minimize the number of templates we need. I wanted to point out the business logic used in the SAP connector is not ABAP code, but more like configuration. XML data then goes to the print server where it is married up with the label template called for. Our label templates are centrally managed. Many of the label templates contain JavaScript in order to control options at print time. We have one primary print server located in Maryland. All label templates are stored and controlled centrally in Maryland as well. Once the template is populated with the data it needs, it is sent to printers located globally. We have seen no degradation of service by housing our print server and templates locally in our data center. We also have on-demand label printing through Loftware Web Access, which allows labels to be printed via a web browser. We use LWA as a way for McCormick employees to print labels that do not need SAP data via our intranet. These are typically internal use only labels. We also allow our suppliers and co-packers to print labels using LWA via a secure internet connection. Just to note that this same architecture exists in a development, quality, and production form. In production, we have the system configured to fail over to a backup in case the primary fails, and all servers are part of IT's disaster recovery strategy. This architecture is supported by IT, including template development. However, representatives from the business and manufacturing contribute to the total support solution.